Most people have experienced withdrawal in some form, like when missing your morning cup of coffee leaves you with a throbbing headache. This type of withdrawal reaction is what happens when your body tries to compensate for the lack of a drug it's used to, in this case, caffeine. Withdrawal occurs because consistently taking drugs can change the way your brain is wired. Therefore, to understand how withdrawal affects your brain, we must understand how drugs alter it in the first place. Your brain naturally produces chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and epinephrine. These chemicals are responsible for giving sensations of pleasure, euphoria, or energy when you do a certain rewarding behavior. These chemicals are naturally occurring in your brain's reward circuitry and are there to reward you for doing activities that are healthy and life-sustaining. For example, dopamine is released when you eat food you like or spend time with people you love. The level of dopamine released in your brain's reward system is finely balanced, and your body works to keep it that way. When drugs are taken, dopamine is released in large amounts. If drugs are taken consistently, your brain becomes used to these high levels and turns down the responsiveness of your reward system through a process called adaptation. This means that if you abruptly stop taking a drug, you will experience a big disruption in the balance of dopamine in your brain. Let's take the example of withdrawal from alcohol after sustained use of the drug. Abruptly stopping alcohol consumption after a prolonged period of heavy drinking can trigger severe symptoms, including withdrawal seizures. These seizures are triggered by the adaptations that take place in the neural circuits in the brain, in which alcohol has an effect. Alcohol has a depressive effect on the activity in your brain. That is what accounts for the feelings of sleepiness and lack of coordination that occurs with intoxication. When alcohol is consumed in high amounts over a long period, these circuits try to counteract the depressive effects by increasing the excitatory molecules released in your brain. Since your brain is always trying to maintain balance, when alcohol is suddenly removed, your circuits become overexcited, leading to bodily shakes and seizures. With alcohol and other drugs of abuse, withdrawal symptoms are a result of the adaptations that the brain undergoes in order to counteract the chemical effects of drugs in the brain. That is why, when drugs are removed, the sensation is often almost opposite to what the drug provides. This can be difficult and painful at first, but with enough time, the brain's balance can be restored and withdrawal effects will fade away.